Good afternoon, folks. I want to talk to you today a little bit about ants. There are a number of different aspects of the ant that I would like to tell you about. I want to start with the question of what is an ant? And there are basically three ways to look at this, I think. One is as a type of insect, then as an individual, and as a member of a colony. So ants as a kind of insect turn out to be closest related to the wasps. And if you look at an ant closely, which many people don't, but if you can get one to hold still long enough and look at it close up, it looks a lot like a wasp without wings. But when ants are mating, the females and males both have wings. And what happens is that that lets them fly and disperse out to other places. And when the males are done mating, they just die. When the females are finished mating, they land, bite off their wings, and start a new colony. So some people think that ants are related to termites, but it turns out that they're very, very far apart. Termites are actually most closely related to cockroaches. So they basically couldn't be more different and still look kind of the same. Ants as individuals are kind of problematic because they always live in colonies. And so individual ants are in some ways more like blood cells or the parts of an organism than they are like individual animals. But they do have variations. Some ants like to always turn to the right when they go foraging. Other ones turn to the left when they go out to forage. So they do have individual characteristics. But in general, an ant cannot survive without a colony. So what does being a member of a colony mean? Well, it means that they always interact with other relatives because they're all born from basically from one queen, maybe from two, but the two queens will be related to each other. All the ants that you ever see walking around are all females. You never see a male. And as a member of a colony, they relate to each other very differently than they do to ants from other colonies. They have a particular colony smell, and they lay down trails that only members of the colony follow. So basically, they're related to wasps. As individuals, they're kind of lost. They can't survive on their own, and they always live with others of their kind that are related to them.